Did the door panels in your OBS Ford look like this and rattle like hell going down the road? Well, mine do too. My name's David and you're watching Colorado Customs. And today, I'm going to be showing you how to fix this issue with your door panels. Now, what causes this? See this rattling here? This whole thing is very loose. What causes this is broken, damaged, or missing Christmas tree fasteners. So what you're going to want to do is go online, get you a bunch of them. They're super cheap. You can probably get them at the parts store too. And what you're going to need for this job, some various bits. You'll need a Phillips head and a star bit. A flat blade screwdriver will help. And then you need a 5/16 socket. So let's get started with taking this door panel off. So I'm going to start with this door handle, and it'll be kind of hard to see in there. But basically, behind kind of these hairs or whatever you want to call them, there is one 5/16 bolt. That's out. Next, we're going to work on the crank for the windows. Once you got that popped off, it'll swing out of the way, and that's where you need your star bit. Alright, that is off. Lastly, we have two Phillips head screws to take out. One right here in the door handle, and one right up here at the corner. Alright, this screw is still in here, so when we pop the panel off, we want to make sure we get that picked up. And that's all that's left to do, is just pop the panel loose. We're going to take off all the old fasteners from the door. It looks like that's all there was. Crack open a new box. And we just slide them into these little slots. Make sure we are over our door lock. Slide that on. And then just pop the panel into place. Alright, now let's just put everything back on. I like to start with putting the door handle back on just in case this bolt falls down in here. Then we don't have to take everything else off in order to get it back out. Alright, that's nice and snug. Now we're going to go ahead and put our door screws back in. The longer one goes up to the front corner. The top corner, I should say. Shorter one goes in the door handle. Now for the window crank, I want to make sure we put this little big washer thing back on. we pop that faceplate back on. And this side is done. You can see this door panel is a lot tighter. We don't have near as much play. Now let's go ahead and get the other side done. Now real quick, want to show you on here how they can be just damaged, not completely broken. So here's these side by side. You can see this one has all these little spines, levels, whatever you want to call them. And this one has some of them, but they're stripped out. So that'll allow play in your door panel for it to rattle back and forth between these. So that's how they can be damaged, but not completely broken. I'll just give you guys a close-up on this package, so if you want, you can order that part number for yourself. Door panel is much tighter than before. Now, before I wrap this video up, I do want to share just a quick little temporary permanent solution to this problem if you can get lucky enough. So what I did for a while, my panel was pretty loose up in this corner. So I took a few sheets of paper towel, I folded them up pretty thick, and slid them in along here. So that just kept pressure on it and kind of kept this from rattling. It held that way for a few months until the metal holding this door handle on broke inside the door. So then I had to take the panel off, and I couldn't quite get it situated after that. But if you can get it in there right, it will work for a while. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. Hopefully this can help you make your own life a little bit quieter going down the road. And I'll see you in the next one.